throw a baseball at 99.9% the speed of light. The ball leaves your hand. The stadium doesn't just shake, it vanishes. A blinding flash of light consumes the entire city. This is not a home run. This is a very localized, sudden apocalypse. Air molecules are usually helpful. They move out of the way, not this time. The baseball moves too fast for the air to shift. Instead, the ball slams into the nitrogen and oxygen atoms. These collisions are not gentle. They are high-energy particle impacts. The air doesn't push aside, it fuses. Nuclear fusion begins in the air just millimeters in front of the leather. The ball is now a portable fusion reactor. Relativistic mass becomes a problem. As the ball approaches light speed, its energy increases exponentially. The baseball is no longer just leather and cork. It carries the kinetic energy of a massive nuclear warhead. Every atom of air the ball hits is instantly converted into a spray of gamma rays and X-rays. This creates a sphere of expanding plasma. The heat is staggering. The stadium seats turn to gas. The pitcher's mound becomes a crater of molten glass. The shockwave moves outward at supersonic speeds. It levels every building within a 10-mile radius. The ball is still moving forward. It hasn't even reached the batter yet. The batter is already a tiny cloud of ionized carbon. You might wonder about the glove. The catcher is waiting. He has a leather mitt. The physics of the glove are irrelevant. The glove is vaporized before the ball even enters the stadium's airspace. The catcher is also vaporized. Everything is very bright. The ball continues its journey. It is now a needle of pure destruction. The air around the ball is so hot it becomes a vacuum. The ball is essentially drilling a hole through the atmosphere. This creates a sonic boom that would be heard on the other side of the planet. But the sound doesn't matter. The ball is moving faster than the sound can travel. Space-time starts to warp. The mass energy density of the baseball is so high it begins to act like a microscopic black hole. Gravity bends the light around the ball, creating a gravitational lens. The landscape is distorted. Mountains appear to melt as the ball passes. Trees are ripped from the ground by the sheer gravitational wake. The ball is not even touching the ground, yet the crust of the earth beneath it is violently cracking open. Now we consider the impact. The ball finally hits a solid object, let's say a brick wall. The collision is not a crash, it is a total conversion of energy. The ball and the wall occupy the same space for a fraction of a nanosecond. The energy released is equivalent to several hundred megatons of TNT. A fireball expands, it consumes the city, then the state, then the coastline. The atmosphere is pushed aside by a wall of pressure so intense it flattens the horizon. The shockwave circles the globe. It strips the ozone layer away. The ocean begins to boil. Tsunami waves 300 feet high race toward every shore. The Earth's rotation slightly wobbles from the impact. The crust ripples like a pond. Most of the human population is gone. The few survivors are blinded by the flash. The sky turns a deep, bruised purple as the atmosphere burns. The baseball is gone. The wall is gone. The concept of a baseball game is now a strange historical curiosity. The aftermath is a planetary disaster. The heat continues to radiate from the impact site. A pillar of plasma shoots into space, punching a hole in the ionosphere. The Earth is now a glowing ember in the dark. Volcanoes trigger across the ring of fire. Tectonic plates shift violently. New mountain ranges rise in minutes. Old cities sink into the mantle. The wind speeds reach 10,000 miles per hour. The surface of the Earth is scoured clean of all organic matter. Only the most basic microbes in the deep crust survive. The moon's orbit is marginally affected by the sudden mass shift. Asteroids are nudged by the gravitational ripple. The solar system notices a small bright spark on the third planet. For a moment, the Earth looks like a tiny dying star. The silence that follows is absolute. There are no more stadiums. There are no more fans. There are no more referees to argue about the strike zone. There is only a cooling ball of slag and a very large crater where a small town used to be. The laws of physics have been satisfied. The energy has been distributed. The cosmic ledger is now perfectly balanced. Despite the planetary annihilation, there is still one remaining problem. The official rules of Major League Baseball are very specific. A pitch that results in the total destruction of the stadium and the death of the entire human race is not listed in the rulebook. Therefore, the league office must make a ruling. After reviewing the footage from a satellite that survived the blast, the commissioner reaches a conclusion. Because the ball never actually entered the strike zone, the pitch is officially ruled as a single ball. The pitcher is technically still in the game. He is also a cloud of plasma. The game is delayed due to rain, fire, and the collapse of civilization. The fans are disappointed. The tickets are non-refundable. This is a standard policy for all professional sporting events. Throwing things at light speed is generally discouraged by the local authorities. Subscribe to the What If Club if you enjoy watching the universe be destroyed by small, white, round objects.